Hey Baltimore, so you have Hannah Trofe here from HK Run Co. HK Run Co is an online coaching company. We find it super important for any hard workout or race to make sure that you're properly warmed up. So today for this virtual 10 miler, we're going to take you through some mobility and we're going to loosen up those muscles to make sure you're ready to go. So let's go do it. So first thing we recommend about an hour to 45 minutes before the race is make sure that you're loosening up the muscles by doing a warm-up. This can be a walk, it could be a light jog. It should be very easy, but something to make sure that you're getting the heart rate up and loosen up those muscles. So about 10 minutes of that, and then we'll go into the warm-up and stretching. So first, as you're running a race, you know, the legs are important to warm up, but there's other areas of the body you want to make sure we're focusing on as well. You're using those arms as you're really striding out, and also want to make sure that we're opening up the chest and make sure that we're breathing properly. So first, to start, we're going to start with arm swings. So these are good mornings, we call them. Make sure you're doing big arm swings here. Again, loosening up the arms. A lot of times when you're getting tight during a race, the first thing that'll happen is you'll notice some certain areas getting tight. For example, the shoulders are a common one. So this is an easy way to just make sure those are loose getting to the start line. So we'll be 10 forward and then 10 backwards. So that'll be the good mornings. And then like I said, really important to open up the chest for breathing. And also want to make sure we're working the sides and the hips so that we're avoiding cramps. So the next one we're going to do, we like to call them tick-tocks, looking like a clock here. So leaning over to the side, again, stretching out this area, helping out with any cramps, helping out stretch out this upper hip area. So we'll do 10 of these on each side. And once you finish those, really want to open up the hips and the legs. We're going to do some leg swings. First, if you have anything to hold on to, recommend that, but you can do it without holding on to if you have some good balance there. So starting with the inner leg, really focus on getting that leg up. You can get up on your toe on the other one. It allows for a little bit more opening up. Do 10 on each side here. Switch on over. 10 on each side on the other side. When you finish there, make sure that we're getting side to side in this motion as well. So you're going to place your hands on something in front of you. Focus on opening up here. Again, if you can get on that toe, allow you to open up a little bit more. Really focusing on warming up these muscles in the legs. So 10 on each side there. Once you're done with that warm-up, we'll go into some dynamic drills just to get a little bit more loosened up. Now we're going to get into some dynamic stretching. So we find it really important to continue moving while you're stretching and keeping the body moving. So we like dynamic stretching over static stretching, where you can still focus on stretching out those same muscles, but continuing moving during. So for this first one, it's called toe touches. It's going to be focusing on working on the calves and the hamstrings. So you're going to put your foot down on the heel, focus on bending back a little bit and swooping through. Take a few steps in between, and we're gonna get that other leg. Swoop through. So you're gonna go about 100 meters for this. For this next one, we're gonna do figure fours. So for this one, it's gonna be putting your ankle on top of your other knee and sitting down. You really should feel in the hip. You should be focusing on loosening that up. So again, walking in between, opposite leg, sitting down. Again, loosening up those hips. And again, about 100 meters for this. The last one, RDLs. So for this one, reach your toes, bring the other leg back, swoop through. Again, a few steps in between, leg back, reach for your toes. And this one will really be focusing on the hamstring. So this one's not going to be a walking one, but continue moving. Now we're going to do lateral lunges. So really focus on this area and loosening this up by bending in. And do about 5 on each side. Now we're going to go into some drills. All right, now that we're getting closer to race start, we want to do some specific drills to really get us in run form and ready to race. So first thing we're going to do, if you can find a wall near you, we're going to do some hurdle drills. Really focus on loosening up those hips. So put your about 10 on each side of this. Once you're done there, we're gonna do some movement drills. So first we're gonna focus on high knees, all right? So with high knees, it's really quick feet. You're not trying to go super far in front of you. Just really focus on bringing the knees up. We're gonna go for about 15 to 20 seconds on those. On the way back, butt kicks. So same thing, quick feet off the ground. Really focus on bringing that leg back. Next one, we're gonna do A skips. So again, about 15 to 20 of these. So these, quick skips. Bringing that knee up, focusing on bringing those arms in race form and really driving those through. The next iteration of this is B skips. We'll do these back. Same thing, bringing that knee up, bringing that foot forward at the end. Still driving those arms. And last but not least, we're gonna go there and back for side shuffle. Bringing those arms up. All right, so now that we got those in, the only thing left to do is some strides. All right, so you're all warmed up, you're ready to go. The last thing that's left is 5 minutes before race start. You want to get some strides in. So strides are about 10 to 15 seconds long, about 80% effort. So really moving the legs, getting the heart rate up. It's really important so you're not having to shock the system when you start the race. But again, not an all-out sprint. So about 80%, we'll do 4 to 6 of them, as much rest as you want in between. All right, runners, you're all warmed up and ready to go. All that's left is to run and have fun. Good luck.